Hi everyone, my name is Maureen Dobransky. This is Life Starts at Retirement. On this channel, I try to focus on things that will make our retirement remarkable. If you're new here, welcome to the community. And if you're coming back, thank you. Thank you so much. Now, it's kind of funny. In this video, I want to talk about that the older I get, the less I care. Honestly, the less I care about almost everything. And it is so freeing. It's so freeing. It's absolutely wonderful. It's freeing right here. Now, I'd love to say that this not caring came with retirement because this is a retirement channel, but I think it's come with age. I'm almost 63. And so for most of us, as we've aged, we've lived enough of our life to know what matters. We know what truly matters and what truly doesn't. Most of us have survived a lot. We've raised our families, we've built a career, we've overcome so many different obstacles. Sadly, a lot of us maybe have lost someone in death. So many things have happened to us that for me anyhow, I just got to a point, I don't care. I stopped chasing acceptance and I started embracing who I am. So I think I'd rather spend my energy and my time on things that bring me joy, not whether someone else approves of me. Peace right here has become so much more valuable than almost anything else. So today I'm going to share, I think there's about 10 things, but they all kind of go together that I've really stopped caring about. So I want to start this with saying that I don't know how this all happened. Like I retired slowly. I went from a corporate job at Yellow Pages when there was a Yellow Pages. For almost 25 years I worked there. When I worked there, I cared. I wanted to climb that corporate ladder. I cared what others thought about me. I cared about fitting in. I wanted to dress a certain way so they would perceive me as someone who wanted to climb that ladder. I cared that people liked me. I cared of what other people thought of me. Then when I left Yellow Pages, I went self-employed. And even then, I know I cared. I know I still wanted to succeed. I know I still wanted others to have me fit in. I wanted to be one of them. I wanted to do that. But now, fast forward 17 years later since I left Yellow Pages, and I don't care. So what do I no longer care about? Well, in no particular order. And again, they all kind of go together. But I just say I don't care what anybody thinks of me. There came a point in my life where I just finally stopped chasing, like I say, their acceptance, chasing other people's opinions. And I just don't care. It is incredibly wonderful, freeing. And I really think, even though I don't care, I don't think people sit around and go, ooh, I wonder what Maureen is doing. Ooh, I wonder what, and they're talking about me. No, of course not. And even if they do judge me, their opinion of me does not change who I am. It doesn't change my values. It doesn't change the life that I've lived. It just doesn't matter. Not caring has been so incredibly wonderful. Now, I also don't care about being liked by others. Now, here's what I want to say about this. I try hard. I really do. I try hard to be a good person. I try hard to make good decisions, and I try hard not to hurt other people. So if I unintentionally hurt someone by being me, then so be it. I don't care. But there was a time where I would worry. I was a people pleaser. I tried so hard to make sure everybody, their feelings weren't hurt, that everybody was liked, that I was liked. And now I really don't care. Again, I would rather associate, not again, I would rather associate with people in my life that if I do unintentionally hurt someone, that could come up to me and say, oh, Maura, what you said really hurt me, and here's why. Can we talk about it? Yes, of course we can. I don't want to hurt you. But if I unintentionally do, okay, I don't care. I don't need to be liked by everyone. So the next one, I really don't care. And this, again, it all kind of jumbles together. I really don't care about other people's opinions. I know that sounds kind of harsh. And I guess what I mean by this is I've stopped trying to be right, and I've stopped caring that what other people feel is the right way to be. Does that make sense? You're entitled to your opinion. I hope you have one. The world would be an awfully darn boring place if we all thought exactly the same. It would be horrible. So I don't need to be right, but in the same token, I don't I don't expect you, or I don't want you to think you have to be right as well. You have to be right for you, but I don't have to agree with you. So if your opinion is different than mine, great. That's what makes the world go around. I don't care. I really, really, really don't care. And having said that, though, I will still, especially around politics, I will still have these arguments, these discussions. This person's right. I like the way these people are governing. And I believe in my own opinions, but I'm right for me. You're right for you. Perfect. That's wonderful. I absolutely love that idea. We can both be right. I don't care about your opinion. Not, I don't care. I don't need to be right. And so therefore, you can have your opinion. I can have my opinion. Now, the next one sort of I don't care about is justifying my decisions. Just like don't caring is kind of justifying. I don't need to justify my decision to anyone but me, maybe my family, my husband. But if I'm doing what I believe is right for my family, my husband, yeah, I don't need to justify my decisions to anyone else. Thank you very much. If you don't like it, okay, don't care. Woo! That's wonderful. Okay, now some more things that are just less less strict, I guess, is I don't care about looking younger anymore. I don't need to look 30. I really don't need to look 30 anymore. What I do care about is being the best me that I can be. So I still want to lose that 20 pounds. I still try to keep my hair nice. Sometimes I wear makeup, but I've come to realize I have this gray and it's only going to get worse. There's this little gray patch right here. It's only going to get more and more. I know I have dark circles under my eyes. I cannot get rid of them. That's who I am. I don't need to look 30 anymore, but I do want to look the best that I can be. So I don't care about that anymore. I don't care what other people think about that anymore as well. So I just don't care. Some of the other things that I really don't care about is I don't care to be with people that drain my energy anymore. I just don't care. I don't want to hear the gossip. I don't want to hear the, oh my God, did you know? I don't care. If you're going to drain my energy, I just would as soon not rather be with you and spend time with you. I want to be with people that are joyful, are happy, that are living their best lives. That's what I seem to care about right now. And then there's just a few other, just sort of smaller ones. I try hard not to compare myself to others. I'm so thrilled with my life that I just don't care about trying to keep up with the Joneses, I guess, if you will. I hope, and I'm blessed. I hope that you are as blessed as I am. I hope that you love your life as much as I do, but I've stopped trying to keep up with the status symbols, with the Joneses, with whoever is out there. I just don't care. And then the one I'm really working on is I'm working on looking back over my life, and there's a few regrets that I have, but I'm looking back and I'm going, I'm trying hard not to regret some of the things that I did. I don't want to live in the past. I want to live in the future. I want to love my life. So having said that, though, for anything in the past that I've done that I felt if I've hurt anyone else, I have gone back and I've apologized, and not intentionally. Again, I try hard not to hurt someone, but I just don't want to live in the past. I want to live in the future. I want to live the best life possible. So I think I've come to an end about things that I don't care about anymore. Has this happened to you? Have you noticed as you age or that you get older that you don't care about things, that you don't, that you just want to live your life? You want to have the peace here? I hope so, because it has been extremely, extremely freeing and it feels wonderful. So that's the video for today. Thank you so much for being here. I am Maureen Dobransky. This is Life Starts at Retirement. I would love for you to join our amazing Facebook group as well, facebook.com/groups/Life Starts at Retirement. Again, thank you for being here.